Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the John A. Wilson Building, and it's in the afternoon, and I'm pleased to be joined by the Attorney General for the District of Columbia, Karl, Racine, and the United States Attorney for the District of Columbia, Channing Phillips. We are here today with our federal partners in law enforcement to make I think, an unprecedented announcement that underscores our shared commitment to making D.C. safer and stronger. And I appreciate not only Karl and Channing for their commitment in this partnership, but also my team. And I know that they would share that thanks with the teams at the Attorney General's office and the United States Attorney's office. Together, we've been working for many weeks to develop this agreement. This is an example of how our offices work together to find solutions to the problems that affect us all. So we are here to announce a partnership between our administrations to increase the number of attorneys prosecuting crimes. The partnership will work like this. My administration will commit nearly $1.2 million. The Office of the Attorney General for the District of Columbia will use that money to hire 8 additional attorneys. Those attorneys will be sent to the United States Attorney's Office where they will assist in prosecuting violent crime. The point of the partnership is simple. When our hardworking men and women of the Metropolitan Police Department arrest a violent offender, we must have the resources among us to prosecute those cases and to do so quickly. This partnership ensures that we have the resources to do even more successfully and more quickly. Keeping violent offenders off our streets is our goal. But likewise, if a suspect is innocent, we have an obligation to get them back to their lives and families. There is a legal maxim hundreds of years old that says justice delayed is justice denied. The partnership we announced today will help us serve justice and keep our community safe. So I would now like to turn to the United States Attorney to hear his remarks.
Thank you, Mayor Bowser, and good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to first thank Mayor Bowser for her willingness and commitment to fund this new initiative, which will assist the efforts of law enforcement and prosecutors to better protect the citizens of the District of Columbia. We believe that this agreement reflects the strong relationship that our office has with the Mayor's office, the District of Columbia Office of the Attorney General, led by Karl Racine, and our other local partners. We look forward to continuing to share information, coordinate resources, and collaborate on solutions regarding crime in our city. We must use every tool possible to identify and bring to justice those responsible for crime in our community. So we look forward to working together. Thank you very much.
And thank you, United States Attorney. Attorney General?
Mayor Bowser, you may have seen Mayor Bowser caution me that I'm rushing to sign the papers. I'm rushing because I'm so excited at the leadership that the mayor is showing, and of course the opportunity to further collaborate with the United States Attorney's Office. I really think that this agreement is indeed unprecedented. It's a coordinated effort to really look for ways to try as best we can to keep people safe, to prosecute folks as vigorously as we can. And there is no doubt that additional resources will help that effort. I'd like to underscore that while the agreement itself is unprecedented, the level of collaboration that we've had, certainly in my 20 months, has been quite close. The mayor led an effort months ago to heighten focus on robberies. The mayor also led an effort months ago to really heighten the focus on identification and prosecution of folks who were violating laws related to ATVs. And in those efforts, I think as Chief Lanier, former Chief Lanier reported, there was some significant progress. And so these efforts where we combine our best brains together and figure out what we can do to try to keep people safer is really government at its best. So I thank Mayor Bowser for bringing us to the table.
Thank you. And I am just very pleased that we are here today. And it should also underscore another point that I'm sure we all can agree to, that this is one example of the district stepping up to the plate and making sure that we're making the investments needed, but also demonstrating that we can be an active partner and a fiscal partner in our criminal justice system. So we are pleased to be here to do that. So I have the Attorney General is going to sign the document between his office and the United States Attorney's Office, as well as the document between his office and an MOU that transfers the funds between us. There it is. It's all done.